Hello, my name is Scott, and I'm going to go over everything that you as a tech will need as far as tools and supplies. Then I will demonstrate a basic installation of the Verizon HomeFusion broadband internet service. First, let's go over the tools and supplies that you will need to complete an install. First, you're going to need an 18-volt hammer drill. You're going to need a 3/8 wood bit. You're going to need a 3/8 masonry bit. You're going to need a 1/2 inch masonry bit and a 1/4 inch masonry bit. You'll also need a 1/4 inch nut driver, the 1/2 inch nut driver. I have found it that comes in handy if you have a torpedo level to make sure that your mount is level when you mount it. The mount does have a level, a bubble level on the very top of it, but if you're mounting it to where you can't actually see the top of the mount, it's best that you use the torpedo level. Let's move on to some more of the tools. You're going to need your basic cable crimper, your connectors. You're going to need your cable stripper. A cable toner will come in handy. You're going to need your cutters. You're going to need a 7/16 wrench and a 1/2 inch wrench. Phillips head screwdriver, 1/4 inch nut driver, and a flathead. Now, as far as the fittings go, I don't have a preference for, any type of fitting as long as it is a good compression fitting and that it seals once it's compressed. We'll move on. This is a, kind of a view of, everything that you would possibly need at the side of the house for an installation. You can put everything that you would need in a little small container like this rather than carrying around a big box or a bag. Also, you will need some electrical tape at times. I'm not against splices as long as the splice is done correctly, as long as you put the rubber grommets on the end of each barrel. Once the splice is completed, I do prefer that you take tape and cover the splice up very tightly. Let's move on to some of the interior supplies or tools that you will need. You're going to need a wall saw for cutting out, for a wall fish. You're going to need to cut out the holes to mount either your plastic ring or you can use the metal ring, whichever one you can come across is easier to get, for you. Also, you're going to need glow rods. You're going to need enough to be able to get down the wall. All of you who are, experienced installers, you know what it takes to do a wall fish, and wall fishes are involved in this business. Hopefully you won't be doing many, but it does come with the job. Also, I prefer that you have white wall plates and ivory wall plates. You don't want to go into someone's house that has all white wall plates and put on an ivory wall plate, or vice versa. As far as the tools go, these are the tools that I use. Makes the job a lot easier. Y'all might find that it takes, a little bit more tools for y'all. That's your decision. But, as long as the job is done correctly, that's the name of the game.